Video tour of Page House. Let's take a look. The exterior is in bad need of painting, so we need to paint the siding and the trim. It might be interesting to consider putting actual siding or stucco. Stucco would look great with a vinyl trim. I don't have a price on that though. I'll see but if you want to spend some money and make it look great, that would be how to do it. Okay, so the driveway has some cracks, but it's feasible. This part in the sidewalk is actually a trip hazard. We should probably fix that. Looks like there's a problem with the sprinkler system on the easeway. Something that's worth checking out is Provo has a program where they'll pay you to zero-scape your parkway. So you might be able to do some rocks or something out there. Don't have to worry about water, and Provo might pay for it, some or all of it. Gardening has been let go to pot, so there's a lot of work that can be done there to make it look decent. The porch needs to be repainted. That's not a big deal. Wasn't a great paint job that they did before. Okay, so walking in the house, front door is dirty but in excellent condition. All the walls have been kind of patched up and it's ready for painting. My recommendation is to go with a two-tone. Carpet in here in the living room smells. We can try to get a urine specialist out here and see if they can get it out. My recommendation will be to go in the living room and the kitchen with vinyl planks that will look great and last a lot longer. There's no way to really patch all the holes in the vinyl. That inevitably happens with this type of vinyl. The only thing you can do is go over it with new vinyl. So to make the place look nice, what I would do is in these two rooms put in vinyl flooring and upgrade the base molding, because I have to take it out anyway to do trim the base. Put in new 6-inch vinyl base. It just looks sharp, looks nice. The trim around the doors is fine. There's no problems there. In the kitchen, I have this ancient tile that is showing its age. I used to lay this kind of tile when I did tile 35 years ago, and it doesn't last forever. It's a talc, compressed talc tile. It's just not hard, which is why you get the big cracks on the edge. The cheap solution there is to actually do a coating over it. Get a grip will coat over this. I've done that in a property, and it lasted for almost 10 years before it started looking crappy again. So it's a cheap way to get it looking good to start with. Sink is an old cast iron sink. Maybe can be cleaned, but we can put a nice sink in there for a couple $100. They're just a nice sink is not very expensive. Something I always recommend is to install a microwave above the stove here. They have slim fits that really don't interfere at all, or regular ones. A regular size microwave will go down to about here, and it'll come out, so it'll be a little awkward to go in and use the stove. But a slim fit goes up above. A slim fit costs $500. The regular one costs about half that, $250. And then there's about $100 in electrical to hook up an electrical hook up for it. So that's something I always recommend. It's a real nice upgrade. It doesn't cost a lot of money. We have cheap appliances. We can keep the cheap appliances. If you want to upgrade it, then I'd upgrade all the appliances to silver. And let's see, that would cost, yeah, it's expensive. So on a new dishwasher, a chrome dishwasher, it's about $500. I can get a used stove that will last forever for about $350, and a scratch and dent fridge for $800 or $900, and that would look fabulous. I don't know how far you want to go on this. The style here with the old cabinets is dated. A lot of properties we've gone through and we've painted those. I do those with a light gray paint, and it modernizes it up quite a bit. We replace the knobs with a more modern look, and it looks fabulous. It costs about $1,000 to do all that. It's a lot of prep work. You have to sand every piece, put it off and on, and then you can even put in soft close hinges, which make it seem really nice. Those are not soft close. Soft close hinges are add another to a couple $100 to the job. On the countertop, going with granite will cost about if we do that and the bathroom, it'd be about $3,000. This would be probably, maybe I'm too high here, so somewhere in the range of $2,000 for granite. If we want to replace it with a Formica, I don't want to do that. I hate Formica. No Formica. All right, let's go to the bedrooms. So here's the blue bedroom. This has been patched up, so it's ready for painting. I would not keep the blue. Would go with, we have a light gray that we like to use. Light gray base and then a white trim, and it's a nice look. It's neutral, it's modern, and people really like it. We're missing the closet doors here. I don't know if they're downstairs somewhere or just broken. I don't know. But we'd probably want to paint this room and repaint the closet so that's all the shelving and everything is white. All right, let's keep going. Let's go to the other bedroom. Okay, the carpet here is in poor condition. I don't think those stains are coming out. They're red based, so they're not going to come out. So you can still rent it with crappy carpet, but I don't like to. The blinds are good, the doors are good, the closet doors are good. So I would replace the carpet in here. Actually, in the two bedrooms, I would replace the carpet, and then it would look new and sharp. Carpet's about half the price of the premium vinyl planks. Let's see. Other than that, this room looks pretty good. All right, let's go out to the bathroom. Has some tile floor, and whoever laid it was an idiot. Leaving those pieces out there, I just don't get it. There's some damage to the grout that can be patched. It's a pain in the butt, but you can take down the grout and put it back in. So that be an hour or two of labor to do that. We have an old washer and dryer here. They're functional. They work. Bathroom here looks okay. Just needs to be cleaning. I do hate these old round toilets. I like to replace those with elongated. The toilets cost 150, then about 100 to put it in, so 250 to put in a nicer toilet that also flushes much better. Newer technology makes a huge difference in how well toilets flush. So that's something I generally recommend. Don't like the blue in here. There's nothing wrong with the paint, but personally, I would just go with the neutral. We call it burnished. It's called burnished clay. And just do that throughout with the white trim. All right, let's go out to the backyard. The yard is in bad condition. It doesn't look like there's a sprinkler system back here. But I see some pipes over there, so I can't remember exactly what's going on. We need to replace that piece there. It's been damaged somehow. So we'll go down into the basement, into the dungeon. Oh, definitely a third bedroom here. No, just kidding. Okay, there's the water heater. Everything looks old. You can look forward to replacing this at some point. It's not leaking yet, but it certainly is starting to show its age with the corrosion on the connections and around there. So it's just getting old. There's the water coming in, going back out to the sprinklers and up to the house. And looks like we have 3 sprinkler stations. So, nothing exciting to see down here. Oh, paint. Speaking of paint, that certainly needs to be painted with a high quality paint so that it looks good. I think that's about it. Let me walk through really quickly here just to see if I missed anything. Lighting. The old fluorescent lighting on the ceiling like this is actually outdated. The modern thing to do is to just sheetrock that over and put up a couple of flat mounts LEDs. That's probably have to build in a frame. It's not cheap. It's maybe $500, less than $500, maybe $300 to $500 to build in the frame, put up new sheetrock, and put in new lights. Or we could just replace the fluorescents with some LED lights. Something I do like to do is replace the old lights, the old style like that, with a new modern 11-inch LED that gives off better light, looks better, and uses less energy. Same thing here. So I think there's probably 3 lights there. Yeah, so 3 lights I'd like to replace there. It's $60 each, parts and labor, to put those in. Well, I guess that's it. We can make it shine. Then the question we have to ask, what's the maximum rent we can actually get out of a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, and what's the return on investment? So we'll have the 2 approaches where we just do the absolute minimum, and the other approach where we make it look good, and you can choose how far you want to go. All right, that's it.